Tonight, we stand at the heart of something truly special, a movement, a vision, and a community coming together as one. This is the FilipinoTown Hall Meeting, a gathering where Filipino-Americans unite to discuss, collaborate, and shape the future of our presence here in Las Vegas. As you can see, the energy in this room is undeniable. Passionate leaders, dedicated advocates, and proud members of our Filipino community are here, driven by a shared purpose to create a space that celebrates our culture, supports our businesses, and strengthens our voice. But what exactly is Filipinotown Las Vegas? How will it benefit our kababayans, and what impact will it have on our future generations? To answer these questions, I have the privilege of speaking with two key figures behind this initiative, Dr. Rosita Lee and Mr. Bernie Benito. They have been working tirelessly along with officers and board members of Filipinotown to turn this vision into a reality. Let's dive into the conversation and learn more about this exciting movement that is bringing hope, opportunity, and unity to our Filipino-American community.
All the ladies in the house. After you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying.
Mga kababayan! Welcome back to Chika Chika Today. Who is this mystery woman that Maynila's Principe of Pop seems to be smitten with?
Can't I just say, I like you?
What are your intentions with my mother, sir?
He must be Miguel.
Oh, my Sin City sweetheart!
You break her heart. I'll break your pretty K-pop face.
I don't want him to think that I'm trying to be his dad.
Is this the real deal? Will she be the inspiration for a new love song? Or quite possibly another one of Gabriel's heartbreak hits? We will keep you posted on any updates as this story unfolds.
Made to Shine, presented by FilAmTV Network, written and directed by Giovanni Espiritu.
Executive produced by Sam Buban and Esmeralda Padilla Gould.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
We are honored to be joined by a remarkable leader and advocate for the Filipino-American community, Dr. Rosita Lee. She has been a tireless champion for our kababayans, especially here in Las Vegas, and her work has paved the way for many initiatives that uplift and empower Filipinos. Tonight, we will discuss the FilipinoTown Hall Meeting, its purpose, and the vision behind FilipinoTown Las Vegas. Dr. Rosita Lee, welcome to FilAmTV Specials.
Thank you.
Dr. Rosita Lee, this town hall meeting is a significant event for our Filipino community. What is its primary purpose and why is it important for the Filipino Americans in Las Vegas to be involved?
Thank you for asking that particular question. This town hall is just one of many that we'll be having. And like we said, when we invited people, we are going to make a report of what has transpired since the time that we met with Commissioner Tick Segerblum until today. And we'll let people know what few more days that we have as far as the culmination of this project. Many people forget that primary thing for our work together today is to get the designation, the cultural designation, Filipinos in Las Vegas. And so that's what we're working on and have been working on. And we hope that by April, we'll get the okay from the Board of Commissioners.
You've been at the forefront of advocating for Filipino-American representation. What role do you and other community leaders play in shaping the future of Filipinotown Las Vegas?
Well, everybody here are leaders, And everybody wants to participate, which is great, and we want everybody to participate in everything that we do. And we have been working through the years. I've been here for 45 years and involved with the community. And I've always wanted to elevate the Filipinos, and this is the time. Now, I tell everybody that this particular time was when I felt Holy Spirit, and He said to me, do it now. Go and talk to the commissioners now and see what you can do about elevating the name Filipino. And it just so happens that there is a program within the county that allows for a designation, country designation. So I said, wonderful.
Can you share with us how the idea of FilipinoTown Las Vegas came to life? What inspired this movement?
This particular movement regarding FilipinoTown actually began when Holy Spirit spoke with me and said, this is the time to go and talk to Commissioner Tigsegablum about what you want to do regarding Filipinos in Nevada. And you know, we have increased in number. When I first came, it was just in the thousands. Now it's 250,000, up to 250,000 Filipinos. So it was a time for us to find out what can we do to elevate. When I spoke with the commissioner, he said, you know that there is Little Ethiopia. And they started with that, and he said, we can do that with the Filipinos and have a designation of Filipinos. And the Filipino town itself came about later. The main reason for us doing this was just to get the designation, to get the people of Nevada knowing about the Filipinos. And that's what happened.
What are the key elements that would define this district? Are we looking at a cultural hub, business center, or something more?
Yes, well, like I said a minute ago, we talked about a center. And when this opportunity came, we had to narrow it down to just a designation, because there is no land that we have here. But to have a designation where there are more Filipinos would be the best next thing to do. And I know that there are many Filipino businesses that are in the area of on Maryland Parkway between Flamingo and Desert Inn. So this seemed to be logically the place to have a Filipino town, and that's what we did. We went in there and asked for something that Filipinos can do, already come together, so why not just continue with that?
How will FilipinoTown Las Vegas directly benefit Filipino-Americans, particularly those who live and work in Las Vegas?
How will it benefit? Oh my goodness, there's so many ways that it'll benefit and I always say it is the American Filipinos, because we are American, living in America, but we have the Filipino culture. And how will it benefit us? My goodness, just being able to find a place where we can congregate, just being able to find a place where there's food that we're familiar with and people that we are familiar with, and having a hub, so to speak, where people who are visitors can say, oh, let's go to FilipinoTown today. Let's see what they have. And we do have a lot of things to see right now. We have a lot of restaurants. We have businesses that are here. We have a church that is open on Sundays. So this is just the start. Although we don't own land here, we have Filipino businesses here. That's one of the reasons why we chose this area, because we already have established businesses here where people can come together. And I know that here at 6350, and that's 63 for the Philippine Code and 50 for the 50 states. And that is a wonderful thing, because with that as a central place and with Seafood City, those are two known Filipino institutions that people can come to visit.
Will this initiative open new opportunities for businesses, cultural programs, and government representation?
Definitely. We have the boulevard as we know it, and the boulevard will be a place where people can open businesses, because there are still units open for people to establish businesses. And we also are planning a museum in the Boulevard. And we are so thankful and grateful for Mr. Timo, who is the Vice President and General Manager of the Boulevard, who has offered us a place. And we will look into it and see what the space will be. And that's also where we can hold language class or just have people, and the students especially, come. I'm hoping that we can get a library started within the museum, and that'll be wonderful for our children especially. The library has history. Many times people do not know their history, and I truly feel I'm so proud to be Filipino, and I like to read about us, about our culture, and also to find out how we can bring the students to come, look at the books, read the books, and see where they come from, or see where their friends, family comes from. We can write books also, and I know that we have started one in our organization, and it's always good because nobody else will know unless we write it. Nobody else will know unless we tell it. And so we need to tell our story through books, magazines, newspapers, and that's why a library is very important.
How can members of the Filipino-American community contribute or get involved in making this vision a reality?
They can be involved by attending the meetings that we call with the Clark County. Like we had on this past week, there was a township, which is Paradise Township, that belongs to that we belong to. And we had to get approval from them and get their support. And it was amazing, the number of people from our Filipino community that were there. And when I told the story and I said why it was important to have it, and I had to sell it to the commissioners there, the board members. And when I was finished, the chairman and a member of the board said that they really believe that this would be an addition, a good addition to this particular township. And when they voted yes, all 5 of them unanimously said yes, we approve. Everybody shouted and was so happy that we did get their approval.
What's your message to the Filipinos in Las Vegas?
My message is that be proud to be Filipino. Be proud of your culture. We live in America. We are Americans first, but just remember that your culture is so important because that's what makes you who you are. So participate, be engaged. When we ask for you to come to meetings to learn about candidates and to learn about what is happening, the issues, come, join. Just take that step out of your house and come and join us and be engaged in our community work that we do.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rosita Lee, for everything that you do.
Thank you.
God bless.
All the ladies in the house. After you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying.
Mga kababayan! Welcome back to Chika Chika Today. Who is this mystery woman that Maynila's Principe of Pop seems to be smitten with?
Can't I just say, I like you?
What are your intentions with my mother, sir?
He must be Miguel.
Oh, Sin City sweethearts!
You break her heart, I'll break your pretty K-pop face.
I don't want him to think that I'm trying to be his dad.
Is this the real deal? Will she be the inspiration for a new love song? Or quite possibly another one of Gabriel's heartbreak hits? We will keep you posted on any updates as this story unfolds.
Made to Shine, presented by FilAmTV Network, written and directed by Giovanni Espiritu.
Executive produced by Sam Buban and Esmeralda Padilla-Gould.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Joining us now is another key advocate for the Filipino-American community, Mr. Bernie Benito. With his deep involvement in the community development and advocacy, Mr. Bernie has been working hard to make FilipinoTown Las Vegas a tangible and meaningful space for our kababayans. We'll be discussing the objectives of this town hall meeting, the challenges, and the opportunities ahead. Mr. Bernie Benito, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
Tito Bernie, what are the key topics and concerns being addressed in this town hall meeting?
You know, this town, the Filipino town, actually is an important topic with regards to the Filipino people. And of course, the subject of this is that we are so huge that we need to have a recognition. And that's the reason why we are working so hard, you know, to make it happen, especially in this area where South Maryland Parkway is, where there's a lot of Filipino businesses, you know, and there's a lot of people who are really interested in coming in, especially Seafood City. You know, Seafood City has been here since 2007, and this is the Filipino hub. And it's just appropriate that we have to put up, you know, a designation to this area.
FilipinoTown Las Vegas is an exciting and ambitious project. How do you define it and what does it aim to achieve?
Well, it's like what I said, you know, FilipinoTown is a part of the heritage of the community. Yeah, we have to have that kind of designation in order for us to be recognized as such. You know, and without those, without the town, without the recognition, we are nothing. You know, Chinatown, look at Chinatown. There are only 40,000 of them, and yet they got the designation. The Korean people, there are only 18,000, yet they have the designation of a Koreatown. The Ethiopian people, there are only 40,000 of them, and yet they got all these designations. And just like what I said, you know, I'm really surprised that up to this time, we don't have a Filipino town. It's good that, you know, one of our commissioners did give us the inspiration to apply for this designation of a Filipino town cultural district. So I think it's about time that we will have one.
How will this initiative impact Filipino-American businesses and entrepreneurs?
Well, you know, when you heard about Filipino town, the attraction would be, you know, just like any other area of the town where businesses are so crowded that a lot of people are being attracted to it. That's why they go to them, you know. If people hear about this one, their mindset is that, oh, let us go there and see what's going on. And the same thing that should happen to this area, you know, the stretch of Maryland Parkway from Flamingo to Desert Inn. And I just hope that it's going to be approved by April 15, so that the attraction of the Las Vegas area, the tourist people will come and visit this town, you know.
Will FilipinoTown Las Vegas also serve as a cultural and social hub where Filipino traditions, arts, and heritage can be showcased?
Yes, it's really a cultural designation, cultural town. That's what it is, a cultural district. That's why when you hear about this kind of name, then people's mindset is that, you know, let's go and take a look at it.
What are some of the biggest challenges in getting FilipinoTown Las Vegas recognized and officially established?
Well, it's not really much. For me, it's not really much as a big challenge. However, you know, there are always challenges ahead of us. How you can attract these people to come over to this district, you know? Especially that we have Seafood City. Right now, Seafood City is a community hub, the hub for the Filipinos. And there are other businesses here too, like the 6350, you know, where you are doing this television set, and FTLV radio, you know, and there are doctors, immigration, restaurants. Those are the kind of attraction that people can drive them into, you know.
What concrete steps are being taken to turn FilipinoTown Las Vegas into a reality?
Well, right now, with the help of our commissioner, that he's so interested because he's got a good relationship with the Filipino people. I think that will come to fruition. Like the other day, Tuesday, we have the Paradise Advisory Board meeting, and they saw the influx of Filipinos. You know, they were impressed by the show of unity among us. That's why they approved the recommendation to have the FilipinoTown here in Maryland Parkway.
How can our kababayans, whether individuals or business owners, participate in or support this movement?
Well, the name alone, you know, it attracts. And a lot of people actually now, when they heard about it, they want to be a part of this, and they want to come. You know, they want to come and do business here. And that's an add-on, you know, to our business, to our social and economic standpoint, wherein this will improve tremendously because the attraction is there. Remember, the strongest foundation of a community is unity. When we are unified, nothing is impossible to be accomplished. You know, whatever you ask for, it will be given to you. Because the strength that we have, especially as Filipinos, numbering to 200,000 plus, gives us impact, really, to the social, economic, and political landscape of Las Vegas.
All the ladies in the house. After you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying.
Mga kababayan! Welcome back to Chika Chika Today. Who is this mystery woman that Manila's Principe of Pop seems to be smitten with?
Can't I just say, I like you?
What are your intentions with my mother, sir?
You must be Miguel.
Oh, Sin City sweethearts!
You break her heart. I'll break your pretty K-pop face.
I don't want him to think that I'm trying to be his dad.
Is this the real deal? Will she be the inspiration for a new love song? Or quite possibly another one of Gabriel's heartbreak hits? We will keep you posted on any updates as this story unfolds.
Made to Shine, presented by FilAmTV Network, written and directed by Giovanni Espiritu.
Executive produced by Sam Buban and Esmeralda Padilla-Gould.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Can you share your role in this initiative and what specific contributions you are making toward FilipinoTown Las Vegas?
I am one of the board members of the FilipinoTown Las Vegas. The reason why we were recruited was because we asked Manang Rosita what we, as the organization FASAI, although a lot other organizations are not really happy about it, but you know, we're so happy to inform everybody that we were the ones who came forward to ask Manang Rosita, the president of FilipinoTown Las Vegas, what we can do as individuals for us to be able to contribute into the undertaking for the cultural designation of Filipino Town here in Las Vegas.
Yeah. And well, do we have to introduce ourselves? Well, my name is Bing Longakit. I'm the auditor of FilipinoTown. Well, the designation of FilipinoTown in Las Vegas will basically celebrate the vibrant Filipino community in Las Vegas by doing this, we'll have a hub for Filipino businesses, cuisines, and traditions by promoting our culture and the economy as well, and tourism in Las Vegas. My background is I am a CPA. I've done a lot of audits, and community service basically is my calling. I basically help our kababayans to give back, to address social injustices, if you can say that. And my background as a CPA, it's not just about auditing. What I want to do is to help this organization identify weaknesses and improve business decisions by sharing my knowledge and technical know-how.
When Tita Rosita called for people to help, we answered the call. Again, we came from different backgrounds, so she felt that we could offer different things on the table. We always say in life, there's nothing perfect, right?
Yeah.
But because of that imperfectness, the qualities that we provide, the things that we put on the table, makes the FilipinoTown Las Vegas perfect. It contrary to what people would say that it is just select organization. It's not. Yes, we do represent certain organizations, but we are not that organization when we are with the FilipinoTown Las Vegas. We are Filipinos representing Filipinos, because we would like for our culture and for our contributions to the community to be properly recognized.
Thank you for this question. When Manang Rosita had presented to us the opportunity to be of assistance to the FilipinoTown creation, I jump in. And I believe that this is my opportunity to express how I love and respect the Filipino community, how I would like to perpetuate the culture, the tradition, the cuisine, and to boost the entrepreneurship or business ownership of Filipinos in the designated FilipinoTown.
Yeah.
One thing of that is to also promote the culture, especially the folkloric dances that our new generation has no knowledge about. And this is the avenue for us to take back what we have lost during the old times to the present times. So we are here to help, and we are here to be of use to perpetuation of our Filipino culture and tradition.
Yep. In addition to the designation, we're actually going to have a Filipino museum at the Boulevard Mall. Timo, the general manager or vice president of the Boulevard Mall, is going to donate the space to us, and that will be a place to showcase Filipino artifacts, Filipino culture, and other things that are Filipino. So we look forward to having that once we get the designation.
Why do you believe the establishment of FilipinoTown Las Vegas is important for the Filipino-American community?
I think one of the most important things that why we should have FilipinoTown cultural designation in Las Vegas is just like what Dr. Paleracio has mentioned. There is a big disconnect between the older generation and the newer generation, especially for those who were born here in Las Vegas. Because not only that, they don't even know how to speak Tagalog. It's not because they don't want to speak Tagalog. It's just their exposure is very limited. The same thing with the culture, our traditions, and even for the folkloric dances, they don't know what those are. If we have the cultural designation here in Las Vegas, then that would create a lot of inspiration, motivation, and it will inspire them to relearn the culture. And mind you, we have a very beautiful culture. I myself, together with the rest of, together with these three, when we do our inauguration in June, we will all be dancing. Some will be tinikling, the others will be whatever it is that we can dance to
We're gonna
celebrate
dance.
the Filipino culture, because it is our culture is very beautiful.
Yeah.
And the entire American culture and community really love us.
And to add to that, with the designation, we look forward that this will foster unity in the community to promote our traditional culture, through music, through dance. And this designation will basically give us like a place to come together and basically celebrate Filipino culture. We being here in Nevada doesn't mean we forget our Filipino culture. We are Filipino-Americans or Americans Filipinos that are here to promote and perpetuate Filipino culture through the years.
One perspective is to strengthen the Filipino culture, and the other perspective is to share our Filipino culture.
Yeah.
Because we know for a fact that despite of many Filipino establishments here, businesses, but there's more non-Filipinos businesses and establishments here. Guess what? When we did the mailers, they were really, really happy because on the business aspect of it, they know that we have the biggest population of Asians. So we could bring that businesses to them, but they're also happy, and we're also happy to share with them who are Filipinos. Because once, like what my colleagues were saying, once we held all those different events, different functions here, because this is identified as our town, then these people will experience. These people will see who we are and what our traditions and cultures are. And that will create a very good relationship, not only to the community, but also to the people in the community.
We are so happy campers, the four of us. We joke, and this is a happy moment for us.
And she's Pasay too. And
you are wonderful.
Yeah, our host is Pasay.
That's something that it's bridging the gap from the olden days to the present days. And because I am so in love with our own culture, I love my Filipino heritage and culture.
How can members of the community, both individuals and businesses, get involved in making FilipinoTown Las Vegas a reality?
Thank you so much. As organizations being formed, the sole purpose for that is for us to be able to get that cultural designation approved. Once it's approved and we start inaugurating that place, that corridor along Maryland Parkway between Flamingo and Desert Inn, we will be advertising and we'll be asking people to join us because the celebrations will not end. Remember, in the Philippines, we start celebrating Christmas in September. We might be start doing that because we can start decorating the businesses around there, that area. We have the ati-atihan, or what's the Mardi Gras, and the different, the sinulog, all the traditions that we have in the Philippines. Everybody, I would assume, and I am very positive, every single one of us is very excited to do that here. And we do participate because all of us are very united at the end of the day. We are Filipinos, we speak the same language, and we eat the same food, and we are the most beautiful and kind people in the face of the earth.
Having a Filipino town, the key word is identity. So once we create an identity, which is the Filipino town, of course, people visiting Las Vegas who used to just go to casinos, visit their families who are Filipinos, now they have another place to visit, which is Filipino town, right?
So as to your question of how members of the community can get in touch if they would like to support FilipinoTown, we have a Facebook page. That's where we usually post our activities, the dates, the schedules that they can be aware of. So if they would like to join and participate, they can visit. It's FTLV in Facebook, and all the information are there. And I think there are contact numbers there too if they would like to get in touch with any of the officers of the board. It's all there. So we welcome everybody. We look forward to all your support, and let's make this happen. FilipinoTown, let's do this.
Go, go, go. Yes, go. We have the social media that we can use to invite all the people to participate, join support, and financial donations are most welcome.
Yes.
What message would you like to share with our Filipino-American community about Filipino Las Vegas?
The FilipinoTown Las Vegas is one of the most anticipated historical events or cultural destination that we have and we will be having in Las Vegas. That one is very historical in a sense because from the 60s or the 70s when Filipinos started moving here in Las Vegas, it never came into fruition until just now. Now that there are already over 200,000 of us, almost 250,000, the last count, then it is but proper and rightfully so. We should be having our own cultural designation, and we're encouraging you to participate because it's not just about us. We are just the instruments. We are forming that cultural designation, and we encourage everybody to visit us once it's approved and our the signage has already been installed, and we will be keeping you abreast. We will, as being said, our
Facebook page
is FilipinoTown Las Vegas or
FTLV. So the message that I would like to give to our kababayans is FilipinoTown is for you, for all of us. We as officers and board members of the organization are just instruments, just like what Engineer Buo said. So this designation is actually a celebration for the vibrant Filipino-American culture here in the city. So with your support and with God's help and guidance, we will make this happen.
All the ladies in the house. After you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying.
Mga kababayan! Welcome back to Chika Chika Today. Who is this mystery woman that Maynila's Principe of Pop seems to be smitten with?
Can't I just say, I like you?
What are your intentions with my mother, sir?
He must be Miguel.
Oy, Sin City sweethearts!
You break her heart, I'll break your pretty K-pop face.
I don't want him to think that I'm trying to be his dad.
Is this the real deal? Will she be the inspiration for a new love song? Or quite possibly another one of Gabriel's heartbreak hits? We will keep you posted on any updates as this story unfolds.
Made to Shine, presented by FilAmTV Network, written and directed by Giovanni Espiritu.
Executive produced by Sam Buban and Esmeralda Padilla-Gould.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Tonight's FilipinoTown Hall Meeting was more than just a gathering. It was a testament to the strength, unity, and passion of the Filipino-American community here in Las Vegas. Through our conversations with Dr. Rosita Lee, Mr. Bernie Benito, and the dedicated officers and board members of FilipinoTown, we have gained deeper insights into this incredible initiative. One that not only preserves our rich culture, but also paves the way for economic growth and representation and a stronger community presence. But this is just the beginning. The dream of FilipinoTown Las Vegas will only become a reality if we all come together, supporting, contributing, and believing in this vision. As we close this event, let's remember that change starts with us. Thank you for joining us on this special coverage of FilAmTV Network specials. To everyone who took part in tonight's discussions, your voices matter and your efforts are shaping the future. This is Esmeralda Pio Gold signing off. Mabuhay ang Filipino community and see you at the next big step for FilipinoTown, Las Vegas.
Offering the prayer of love, wishing everybody well. Worry free till the end of time. More fortune than you need, mind and body never aged, filled with sweetness and joy, forever blessed till the end of time. World peace and bright sunshine,
don't waste your money on CBD. Now hold on, don't turn the video off. If you're already taking CBD, good for you. You're on a good path, but there's a much better way. If you're thinking, should I try CBD? Let me answer a couple of questions that might help you make the decision to even try a CBD product. First of all, let's answer the question, what is CBD and where does it come from? CBD is cannabidiol. It's called a cannabinoid, and it's found naturally in many different plants. In fact, as you see here in the Cannabicae family, there's hops, sandalwood, hackberry, of course, hemp, even marijuana, but we're not talking here about marijuana. In fact, we're going to be talking about hemp. As I started to mention, CBD can be found in hemp, in rather high levels, as a matter of fact. But here's the problem. CBD is not the only cannabinoid you can find in hemp. Hemp contains over 100 different cannabinoids. In fact, in the Cannabicae family, hemp contains the highest level of cannabinoids of any plant, which is why it's the most popular source for CBD. But as I mentioned, CBD is only one of the cannabinoids that you can find in hemp. Hemp contains high levels also of CBC, CBG, and CBN. So why would we want CBC, CBD, CBG, and CBN? Well, as we look at the benefits here from CBD alone, you can see these benefits are great. I mean, who wouldn't want these benefits, right? But let's look at the benefits you can get from CBC. You see, they compound with CBD and offer yet even more. But then let's also now look at CBG. CBG has even more benefits. So naturally, anybody looking for the maximum benefit you can derive from hemp would want CBC, CBG, and CBD. But don't stop there. CBN also has fantastic benefits. So if you're looking for a great hemp product and you're contemplating trying a CBD product, don't just buy CBD. And please, don't buy that cheap gas station grocery store stuff. It's just that, cheap, and it won't benefit you at all. But if you can get a high grade, medical grade in fact, hemp product that contains CBC, CBD, CBG, and CBN, now you are unleashing the full power of your body that can only happen if you have all four of these cannabinoids in your body. If you're taking CBD, you're getting roughly 1/4 of the benefit that hemp can give you. Well, 1/4 is better than nothing, I suppose, but when you want 100% of all the benefits that hemp can give you, that is what happens if you take CBD with CBC, CBG, and CBN. So now you're probably asking, well, where on earth do I get all four of those? The problem now is solved. CBX4 contains high levels, not trace levels, and this is very important, contains high levels of all four of these cannabinoids, which means every benefit we listed up until now is available to you naturally in CBX4 and only in CBX4.